Attention anime fanatics! You think you know Isekai? Oh, think again. Today we're not just touching the mainstream blockbusters. I scraped the bottom of the watchlist barrel and pulled out 10 absolute masterpieces that got criminally overlooked. These are the shows with the craziest concepts, the deepest heart, and the biggest payoff. If you want to impress every single person in your Discord server with your superior taste, this video is your masterclass. Get ready for the hidden gems, the real heavy hitters. This is Honest 10. 10 facts, 0 fluff. Let's get into it. You think Isekai is a new thing? Nah, we're throwing it back to a 90s classic that delivered the ultimate plot twist. 3 middle school girls, Hikaru, Umi, and Fu, are chilling at Tokyo Tower when zap! They get ripped to the magical world of Sephiroth. Their mission? Become the legendary Magic Knights with giant mecha and rescue Princess Emerald from the High Priest Zagato. Sounds like a textbook RPG, right? Wrong! The horrifying twist? The princess summoned them to kill her. She fell in love with Zagato, which prevented her from performing her duty as the world's pillar. So she needs these girls from another world to commit an assisted self-offing. You know what that means. It starts off as cute action and turns into an existential crisis. The second season? They come back to dismantle a whole toxic pillar system. It's friendship, giant robots, and complete destruction of the status quo. Vintage gold. Protagonist Will gets reborn into the City of the Dead, raised by 3 undead parents, a skeletal warrior, a mummy priestess, and a spectral wizard. Sounds like a horror setup? Nope, this is a story about love, family, and survival in a graveyard. He's trained in love, knowledge, and combat, and when he finally uncovers the dark truth about the god of stagnation, he ditches the necromancy and vows to become a paladin. It's basically if the Lion King was an isekai, and the heroes were a pile of bones, a piece of linen, and a ghost. You will cry, you will cheer. Go watch it!
Oji-san! ああ、これは本じゃよ。
A Japanese librarian dies in an earthquake, crushed by books, the irony, and is reborn as a sickly 5-year-old girl named Mine in a world where books are only for the elite. Her ambition? To read forever. Her challenge? Well, she has to invent paper, the printing press, and basically the entire publishing industry from scratch. It's a slow burn, but this show is about the power of knowledge. It's way more fulfilling than watching a dude swing a giant sword. Mine's ambition is unmatched. Respect the hustle.
こうして本当に一から俺たちの冒険が改めて始まった。
Look, if you haven't seen it, you need to. Kazuma is the king of trashy isekai heroes, a total weeb who dies and gets dragged to a fantasy world by the useless goddess Aqua. The genius of this show is the sheer mediocrity of the party. The mage only knows one spell, Explosion, and the goddess is a massive crybaby, and the main hero is a genius for being a horrible person. It's the ultimate parody of the isekai genre, and it's genuinely hilarious. It's the reason why modern isekai tropes are constantly roasted.
ネタかどうかなんて関係ない。私は爆裂魔法を習得し、あの人みたいな魔法使いになるんだ。
Okay, fine, this one's a prequel, but it needs a spot. This isn't about the main Konosuba gang, it's all about our girl Megumin, and her obsession with explosion magic. We follow her time at the Crimson Demon Academy as she focuses on nothing but her one true love, the spell that only works once a day and leaves her completely useless. The comedy is relentless, and the visuals are on point, and it delivers more laughs per minute than almost any other show on this list. If you think you know Konosuba, you don't know the full Megumin story. Forget the cheat skills, this is the dark souls of isekai. A group of total strangers wake up with no memory and are immediately tossed into a brutal world, forced to join the army as low-level soldiers just to survive. They don't have god-tier powers. They have to stab goblins 20 times just to get $1's worth of loot. The focus is raw, emotional, and devastatingly real. Every fight is a desperate struggle, and every death is a gut punch that stays with the characters. It's a reminder that getting isekai'd is probably terrifying. Tired of OP heroes? Watch these guys struggle.
何この食感、あっさりとした塩味なんだけど、何これたまらない。
I know, it's a vending machine, but trust me, a vending machine enthusiast is crushed by one and reborn as, you guessed it, a sentient vending machine in a fantasy dungeon. He can only communicate with pre-recorded phrases like welcome and thank you for your patronage. The hilarity comes from how he survives, dispensing food for buffs, using magic drinks as weapons, and somehow building a following. It's pure, uncut comedy gold that takes the ridiculous isekai premise and runs a mile with it. Don't judge a show by its genre, this one is pure genius.
魔力を感じたら、体内の魔力が流れるイメージで。
After a life of sorrow, an ordinary Japanese worker, Ryoma, gets a second chance, reborn as a child in a forest with the blessing of the gods. His superpower? He can communicate with slimes. This is the ultimate chill-out isekai. It's a full-on palate cleanser from the grim dark stuff, as Ryoma and his slimes solve problems through mutual connection and human decency. No epic battles, no major conflicts, just a relaxing, wholesome experience. It's basically an ASMR isekai, pure, unadulterated comfort.
耳だけは麗しい我が国が誇る希代の問題児そして隠すこともない髪色で察せられる身分から
Forget the boring royal drama. Princess Escaflowne is a total mad scientist, using her past life memories to invent magicology. That's magic powered by science. When her lame brother publicly dumps his genius fiancée, Euphilia, Escaflowne swoops in with a crazy deal. Move in with me and help me research weird magic. This show is not just a fantasy, it's an instant classic about two brilliant women shattering the political landscape with science, invention, and chaotic energy. What starts as a wild research partner quickly explodes into a genuine romance. It's inventive, it's heartwarming, and it's the perfect combination of brains and hype. It's the future of isekai, and you need to enroll immediately. Stop what you're doing. This is the ultimate retro isekai. High school girl Hitomi Kanzaki is just minding her own business, reading tarot cards when, boom, she gets snatched off the track field and dumped onto the planet Gaia, a world of floating continents, cat people, and a giant steampunk mecha called Gaimalefs. She teams up with the hot-headed young king Von Fannel and his legendary mecha Escaflowne. But this isn't just about big robot fights. Hitomi's latent psychic powers are key to unlocking Escaflowne's true potential. The fate of the entire world hinges on a cranky king, a high school girl with a crystal necklace, and a love triangle that makes the whole war awkward. It's medieval fantasy meets mecha anime with massive emotional stakes. It's the real reason isekai exists. Watch it now. And that's 10. 10 isekai that should have been household names. Your mission is simple. Binge these immediately. Oh, and before you jump off, I need your help. What are some other legendary sleepers that I missed? We're already prepping the second round, so if your pick is gold, it might make the cut. Do me a favor, slam that like button, hit that subscribe notification so you don't miss the next drop, and tell me your thoughts in the comments right now. Seriously, stop everything and comment. I promise you, the next video is going to shatter your expectations. Click the link on the screen. You do not want to be late for this one. Peace!